Today's edition of Mike Mayo's Lunchbox is brought to you by Daniel's, a Florida steakhouse in Fort Lauderdale.
Hold the Mayo. It's time for Mike Mayo's Lunchbox. Find out what's being served with Mike, Defo, and Lubie, the only show that covers food, sports, and the proper maintenance of your car. And now, a man who had the distinction of having an entire health clinic named in his honor, Mike Mayo.
I want the flim sauce with the awesome fave with shafafa on the side.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Mike Mayo's Lunchbox. It's one of those last-second scrambles where one of the headsets went out. It's all good. It is the 12 days of Christmas. We are here at Daniel's, a Florida steakhouse in Fort Lauderdale, with the gracious and lovely Cassidy
the
Angelo.
The bubbly.
Effervescent. And let me just get us loaded up
all
onto
the compliments, please.
Let's
Keep going.
eat South Florida food. Yes, it is the 12 days of Christmas. I am loading us in, and I feel you know what? It's so weird how you get used to things, and I'm used to having the mic on my left side because I'm a lefty.
Sorry, I kind of switched you up.
No, it's all right, but I'm going to switch it around. Lubie, how are you today?
I'm fantastic. Nice to be on the Daniel side of things. We're big fans of both these sports bars. And what I love is friends of ours who are very high opinions of food and are very elevated eaters have not only found Daniel's, they found D's. And they're
Love
big
it.
fans of D's Sports Bar. They actually, my buddy, again, we talked about him last time, is a guy that is a gourmet and a smoke king, a grill king, whatever you want to call it. Great at making his own steak to the point where he doesn't even eat steak out.
Yeah.
Except for when he came here and D's and was trying your Wagyu. What was it, prime rib?
I think it was the Denver steak.
The Denver steak.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
And he's very rare to give out a compliment, but he said you have to tell them they did a fantastic job.
I appreciate that.
Not
I actually
only-
had the Denver steak on my way home last night.
Nice.
Nice.
And not only that, but our man Jim Sarney, he has also become a semi-regular at the sports bar, and he said he had a Christmas gift for you, Pop-Tarts, because you mentioned.
Oh my God,
the
that's so
Pop-Tarts
sweet. He
last
hasn't
time.
given me the Pop-Tarts yet, so Jim, I'll be surprised. Don't worry. But no, Jim also mentioned to me that it is your half birthday today.
Oh,
so.
geez. He's always
Happy
like,
half
he's
birthday.
acting like a producer, even though
It's good. He's
Lubie
involved.
is officially a producer. But yeah, no, he tipped you off that I have been talking about it the last couple of days. And Alex at Juan's up the block said that in Asian culture, half birthdays are a thing. I get a lot of ridicule for it. But you know what landed in my inbox yesterday, Cassidy?
What?
An email from
Happy half birthday?
Publix. And Publix said, happy half birthday. And they sent me a coupon for either one of those like loaf cakes
Okay.
or I think a quart of their Greenwise organic ice cream. And I'm all over that.
I
Yeah,
love
Greenwise
it.
is
I'm
good.
a Publix cake believer. Like, honestly, I told my dad, I was like, I would like my wedding cake to be Publix. Like,
Okay.
and I firmly believe that.
My daughter's the same way. She loves the yellow cake, the just and with the buttercream and
Oh,
all that frosting.
And I do a fudge filling right down the middle.
Mm.
You can't do it on the app. Has to be specially requested in person. But my family has specific Publix cake orders.
Okay.
My
Oh,
grandma was
really?
a mocha cake woman,
Okay.
and they don't make mocha cakes
I've
anymore.
never even heard of that.
Oh no, it's really good. But we had mocha. My mom said that growing up, she had a mocha cake for every one of her birthdays. So like it would be like a football, or like her brother
Yeah,
would have
yeah.
a football field when he was 7.
Yeah.
It was like brown.
Look,
Oh, Jesus.
Publix takes a lot of flack now. Some of their pricing is, shall we say, a little bit aggressive. I had a little, I put a post up last week that got a huge reaction because I asked for the multi-grain bread, and the woman, like, all the bread shelves were empty. But I saw racks and racks of fresh baked loaves that were wrapped up, and I basically, got a clerk and said, "Excuse me, can I get a loaf of the multigrain?" She goes, "We don't have multigrain anymore." And I was like, "Well, what's that?" She goes, "Oh, that's 5-grain Italian." I was like, "Okay, then give me the 5-grain Italian." But then when she gave it to me, I saw that the price now is $5.35, and it used to be $2.99 a loaf, then went to $3.99.
Yeah.
So now it's not just 5-grain, but it's also $5.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
but that's
It's the Italian import.
yeah.
There
But
you go.
the cakes there, I was always a chantilly cake, or like my mom, she loved like the chantilly cake with the strawberries. But all right, enough of Publix. We're here at
Sorry.
Daniel's.
We get off topic very easily.
But that's
We
okay
do.
because that's what the whole the podcast streaming thing is about. We get stream of consciousness.
Yes.
sometimes.
Kept going.
And but again, it is great to be here. We are on the Daniels side of the complex today because let's face it, holiday season means lots of gatherings,
Yep.
some holiday parties, whether it's with
Great meals, yep.
coworkers, clients, family, friends, and this side, this time of year is where we're seeing a lot of gatherings, right?
Yeah, for sure. We've had a lot of company parties, corporate parties, even at the
Nice.
sports bar, though. I mean, yesterday we were pumping and we had a couple of corporate parties over there where we can accommodate the Daniels menu or a mix of both. And
Oh, nice.
so it's been great. It's been really fun. And it's nice to kind of get some new faces in here because I think that the holidays are also a time where people bring people to their favorite restaurants that they may
Yep.
not have been before.
Yep.
So a lot of new timers to Daniels, a lot of
Right.
people back in town from the
mean-
Midwest or the Northeast that haven't been here for the season.
Mhm.
So they were sending me emails saying like, we're back from Cleveland. I'm like, that's awesome. They're sending me pictures and I'm like, it's great. So we have a nice little repeat / first time diners that we haven't seen in a little bit. So it's been
And
exciting.
You guys now in your sophomore season. It's been open a little over a year. And you guys just keep rolling along with Joy of Hospitality. Your dad, Tom Angelo, he's so busy. I don't expect to see him until 2027
Me
with all the
neither.
projects, but you're holding the fort here. And again, Daniels and D's Sports Bar, side by side, different entrances, a little bit different vibes, but you can bring some menu items from one side over there. And you guys always obliging because I love that basil Caesar salad that you do on this side.
We
And-
try our best for sure.
And but again, D's Sports Bar, great place for all the upcoming football playoffs, college football playoffs. Not so much Dolphins playoffs. That's gone again. So
Yeah,
sad.
sensitive subject.
620 South Federal Highway, just south of the New River Tunnel, is where you'll find them. And again, closed on Mondays and during the holidays. We're going to go the whole holiday rundown.
Yeah.
You see,
Perfect.
I'm in my spirit
You
where
are.
I've got my ugly Santa sweater. We're calling it 12 Days of Ugliness, but you've got the 12 Days of Christmas
We
going
do have
on.
the
Yes.
12 days of
here.
Christmas. Yes.
What is going on with that? And I guess we're going to be sampling some of those
Yes.
dishes, right?
So 12 Days of Christmas is something that we started actually last year with Daniels. But we basically introduced a few menu items that we don't typically have in honor of the holiday season. So we introduced 2 cocktails. So the 2 that are in front of you, we have a Cosmopolitan.
Clausmopolitan. Like this guy.
Cosmopolitan.
Yeah.
So it's our play on a Cosmo.
Yeah.
It has a little bit of pomegranate. It smells amazing. But it has little ornaments on the side. And then this is our
Salud.
fireside sour.
Fireside
Nice.
sour,
Has
which is
Angel's Envy, mulled wine, lemon, and then a charred orange and
Mulled-
cinnamon
nice.
stick on
mulled
top.
wine is something that I think of ski lodges,
Oh, I love mulled
fireplaces, and but I love the fact that you're getting us into the full holiday spirit with this cocktail. Lubie, that looks like a Shirley cocktail,
It
but
looks like something my wife would love, and I enjoy the taste, so it works for everyone.
I'm going to say I'll drink to it. I'm going to have Angel's Envy and mulled wine is a combo I haven't had since just 2 seconds ago. It tastes pretty darn good. Now, that's a nice drink.
Yeah, it's really good.
So your mixologists are
They don't mess around.
they are not messing around for the holidays.
Yes.
And again, it's part of the whole specialty touch. I don't know. People can't see a little bit behind us. You got the poinsettias. You got the
Yes. Our general manager in Miami is quite actually the decorator. He
Mhm.
loves home goods. All the people in Coral Gables Home Goods knows him by name. But he helped us, elevate our Christmas decorations this year. So I have a feeling next year there'll be even more because when I was growing up, my dad made sure that his house looked like Santa's workshop. So he actually got his tree the other day and he was like, I think the closer it gets to Christmas, the more discounted it is. Because he was
Nice.
like,
Yes.
he was like, I was the
Oh,
only
really?
place. Yeah, he was like, I haven't gotten
Yeah.
my tree this late ever. And he was
Yeah.
like, it was great.
We just got one the other day from that Fraser Fir stand. Those fresh trees. I love Fraser Fir trees.
Yeah.
It's just there's nothing like that smell. It's beautiful. So
I have a fake tree. I can't say I have. It has poinsettias on it. It's very girly in my little girly pink apartment. So,
Nice.
All right,
and I
well,
had a pink fake tree
at
for
least
2
you're
years.
doing something. And of
Gotta be
course, for
festive.
our Jewish friends like Lubie and myself, we're up to the 4th night of
This will be
Hanukkah.
nice.
It is.
But you've got 12 days of Christmas, so it's a specialty menu that was started, I guess,
Last year.
last week.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
So-
So we started on Saturday. So
Saturday.
it's last Saturday until Christmas Day.
Okay.
So we have starting, which is in front of us.
Ooh, what do we got? Oh, we
So
got
this is an
trees. I like the touch
appetizer.
on the table, but we've
Thank
got
you.
looks like a nice
So
burrata.
this is our buffalo mozzarella
buffalo
Ooh.
mozzarella.
with zucchini flowers, and an ounce of Kaluga caviar.
say
It's
that
a molten
looks like
sea
a nice-
salt.
I'm gonna take a picture.
It's
nice portion of,
delicious.
Graham
So-
caviar.
Unlike
put-
burrata, it doesn't, have the cream inside that
Right.
smears out. So
Yeah.
it's actually
just
pretty
more
solid.
firm,
Yeah.
right?
But it's delicious. It's a great dish, and has a lot of flavor. And we have our Joya olive oil on
Yeah,
top.
which makes it. And again, that's imported directly from your
Puglia.
dad's
that is your
ancestral
family.
town. Yeah,
Yes.
the
Oh,
family
wow.
town.
Yeah, so
Puglia. Is that in the south?
So if you're looking at a map of Italy, it looks like a boot. We're
Right.
on the heel.
The heel of the boot is Puglia, and this is a specialty olive oil that you actually keep on, I guess, around tables for when you come to Daniel's and you want to just kind of give a little something, a little extra special
So
glaze.
we do sell it, but we're actually getting a whole new shipment in the next week that we have different bottling for, but our bottling is in ceramic bottles right now. They're beautiful white bottles, but when you have a burrata, bronzino, this dish, and a couple of others, they'll bring over the Joy olive oil and do it tableside.
Very nice. And so, do you want to do the honor? Should I do the honors?
I think you should do the
I'm
honors,
wearing
Mike.
I'm going to
Mr.
cut it.
Sweater.
Again, this
It's
is
your hot
not a
birthday.
burrata. It's not going to be having that
Don't play
liquefied
it.
center. This is just straight up buffalo mutts, which is
Yes.
a beautiful thing. I've never had caviar with my mozzarella before, but I am going to scoop some up now. I'm making a mess out of everything because,
all
as you
good.
can tell, I
Here.
am not the veteran hospitality server like you are. But look at
Oh,
that.
I don't know about
that.
that.
I'm going to put a little bit of the, again, it's the Kaluga caviar.
Kaluga caviar.
Is that a product from America or where? Do you know
So-
the origin?
Kaluga caviar, there's actually a few.
Oh my
This
God.
one in particular, actually, I'm not 100% sure. I
Hmm.
believe there's some actually caviar from China, which is interesting. But our chef could probably talk a little bit more about where we source
Yes,
everything
and we're going to
from.
be talking with Chef Diam, who helms the kitchen here on the Daniel side. Last month we talked with Chef Todd, who is now over at the D Sports Bar side. And I tell you, we talk about a 1-2 punch. Both of those guys really
Yeah.
talented, and of course Daniel, as in Dan Gannon,
So
the namesake for the restaurant, is busy all over the place because the Daniels in Miami that opened up, and then also your dad and him are busy at work on the new Italian concept that's going to be coming sometime
Probably
in
in April.
26.
Yeah.
Okay. And but Daniel, he comes in here.
He does.
A bit.
He's
Yeah.
here a couple times a week, but Diam
Mm.
does an exceptional job for being our executive chef, and he's amazing. We have a great relationship, and he's extremely creative. He's operationally extremely efficient, especially with the small kitchen behind us with the
Yeah.
amount of volume that we do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we have a great team in the back of the house, and we have a few other people like Luis Fonseca, who helps us out here also in Miami. He's also amazing, and we have a great team up here. So we feel very fortunate.
And you notice I've gone quiet because when I'm eating
is
something as
fantastic.
delicious as this,
It's
and I've
nice
got
and white too.
yeah, I mean, the quality of this buffalo mozzarella.
Yeah, the mozzarella is ridiculous.
It's from Italy.
A lot of times with mozzarella, you need some crusty bread.
need to do
put it on
stuff,
a
yeah.
cracker. This and that. This
Yeah,
It's
there's-
so
a
nice and
nice
light
flavor.
and so fresh. And the pairing with the little bit of the saltiness, brininess with the caviar, and then just the nice fresh vegetables, the zucchini flour and the zucchini and the olive oil. That
All goes
is
really
like
well.
that is so me.
Yeah, this is fantastic.
And it's fantastic, and that's why you guys are getting all kinds of accolades.
I was just gonna say, I don't think we've been here since.
Well, the Daniels in Miami got a huge honor, especially since it only kind of converted and opened to Daniels earlier this year, taking the blueprint that you guys put in place quite
Yes.
exquisitely here, and we're named one of the top 10 steakhouses in, I guess, the North America by
Yeah.
an outfit that ranks such things.
Yes.
So-
So by the 101 World's Best Steakhouses, they had their first ever North America list. So
Mhm.
we hosted their rare tour in early October down in Miami.
Mm.
But their ranking for North America for the top 50 came out, I guess, in November. Yeah, it came out a couple weeks ago. And we got ranked number 9. So we were the
Which
highest
is-
ranked in Florida
Really?
and the
That's
southeast of the US.
And I think it's
That's amazing.
so well deserved because I've
That's
been
you.
amazing.
I've been down there. I've been here. I mean, look, the food and everything comparable. They could have ranked Daniels
I was
in
gonna
Fort
say they're very
Lauderdale.
similar.
they only choose one
but they
from
only-
a
Yeah,
location.
they're not
but,
gonna-
but we understand.
I mean,
that
do you
when
guys? Because I would maybe in presumptuous, but it feels like if they're getting a reward awarded, wouldn't you feel like it here, or do you? Because
I
again, this
honestly
is the longer
think-
standing.
Well,
location.
I think that it carries over. For example, I think Coat is the perfect example of an amazing brand that in
Mm.
Miami executes to the same flawless
Right.
standards that New York does.
Yeah.
New York's flagship was named as their number 2 best steakhouse in North America. Well deserved.
Yeah.
But they do have they have other locations in
Yeah,
Vegas.
yeah.
And now Miami, but they had to choose one because it's
Yeah.
under the same umbrella.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of things that basically the 101 World's Best look at when they're looking to categorize. And we do have a larger wine selection down there. We have 8,000 bottles in
Okay.
Miami. We have one of the biggest wine
Right.
lists in the state of Florida. So there
It's
are
a
things like
bigger dining room.
bigger dining
It
or bigger
has the
kitchen.
wine, the wine collection. It also has lunch service.
Yeah.
It has a
Yeah.
rooftop.
No, it's a
So I
little
think-
different, but to me, they're awarding for Steakhouse.
Yes.
It feels like this day.
Oh, yeah, no,
Oh no, we still take credit here. It's okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah,
like,
we're the OG. That's what I
It's
can
the
say.
same concept, but you know what? Look, as a longtime Fort Lauderdale, Broward resident, a longtime employee of the Sun Sentinel, like we're used to being kind of overlooked in Broward. Everybody's in Palm Beach and Miami, and
yeah.
There's
something about
we're
Broward
kind
for
of
some
like
reason.
the in between, and sometimes we get lost, and I'm okay with that because you know why? It's a little bit less hectic sometimes here.
Maybe it's
although
allowed you guys to get your footing, maybe because again, that one wouldn't be what it is if not for this one.
Agreed.
This one being such a hit
it was the test
is
run.
Well,
what
also it
allowed
was-
you
it allowed-
guys to be like, let's go.
Yeah, it allowed us to learn what menu items didn't work, what menu items do work, how long things take,
Yep.
like how things are received by the community, when things should be served, how long it's
Right.
like all those factors.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But there's
So-
always a
takes
little bit
time.
of finding
Yeah.
your footing and growing pains in the first few months. But
And our team
This
up
is-
here helped the team down there, and
Right.
our chef Diane went down there, and he helped the team in the kitchen help, and then I went to the front. I helped
Yeah.
them with the door. So there's a lot of things that this ultimately was the catalyst to being able to do that.
and these
However, they've done an amazing job, so it's very well deserved down there as well.
and the level of food and service and atmosphere here. Did I mention how much I love the lighting in this place?
Oh, amazing.
But
Best lighting in South Florida.
yes, but all the components here, and what really gratifies me, especially because I recommend places to people, and I don't want to when somebody says, "Oh, I went here," and no, everybody that I've
Yep.
told about to come here, family, friends, people for visiting,
People
from
have
out of
different
town,
tastes too.
people
Yeah.
have different tastes, and they said, "Wow, it is a stunner." I mean,
Yep.
just
Thank
like
you.
every component of every dish. I forget who I ran into last week, came here for the first time. And, also for some people, it's just strictly a special occasion place. For other people, it's a place to bring business clients and have
For
business
sure.
dinners on the regular. It can fit anybody's needs. And yeah, it's a little, I call it upscale.
It is,
Yeah.
but on purpose.
yeah, and it is a place, but is executing. And value to me is when you walk out of a place and say, "Wow," and
was a
then
great meal,
and,
yeah.
and that's a great meal. And every time I've been in here, I've walked out floating on air. So.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, it's funny because there are still a lot of people to that point that live very locally. They drive by us all the time. They still have never been. And we have a gentleman who comes in now every Wednesday because we have prime rib on Wednesdays.
And I've had some of
And
that.
so
yeah.
today's Wednesday. So if you want to come to the bar, please come in. But no, so I told him that we were doing prime rib. He was like, "All right, I'm gonna come back tomorrow. I'm gonna have it." And he's been back every single Wednesday
That's
since.
funny.
So he's been telling all of his friends to come.
Yeah.
And I met a couple the other week that came in because of him.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Look, I'm gonna be really honest with you. Outside, I really didn't think there was much going on in there." And I was like, "That's very fair." I was like,
Right, no,
no,
because a lot of
building
times
nice and
people
simple and
don't even
clean
realize
and-
because it has the curtains and the tinting, and you don't
Yeah.
even know what's going on.
You
in
don't
the
do a whole
dining
bunch
room.
outside, almost on purpose. I feel.
Right.
yeah. And he was like, "I didn't know how good it was gonna be, whatever." And he was like, "Yeah, this was more than he's like, I give you a lot of credit because I probably underestimated the food that I was given." I was like, "That's very fair." But I think that, if we can have people come in with whether they're excited about the hype or about at least their standards or exceed them, that's ultimately the goal.
Yeah, and the service also impeccable. The
Thank you.
people that came in here and said, like, they had a polished pro who, guided them through the menu, steered them in the right direction,
That's the
and
goal.
and it's that balance between being friendly and accommodating, but not being intrusive, and
Yeah.
all the notes. You guys are hitting it here. So
Well, thank
congrats.
you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
And I thank you for two things. Number one, never had bourbon with mulled wine before, and it's excellent. And I've never had
This is fantastic.
buffalo mutts
I know
with
there's more coming, but I keep wanting to eat this.
caviar, and this is a knockout hit.
It's
And again,
really
a lot
good,
of
man.
your appetizers are really superb. The Florida crab cake that's mixed with some rock shrimp and also topped with
Oh, that's my
caviar with the
favorite.
lemon, those little lemon gel
Yeah.
drops around. That is also perfectly balanced. It's one of my favorite dishes of the year.
Thank you.
I haven't put together a list. You know why?
Maybe you
'Cause
should.
It's hard. How do you do that?
I don't write for a paper anymore. I used to always do like
a roundup.
when it was in 2017, I would do my 17 top dishes of 17. This year,
Yeah.
I'd be up to 25, which is great. But nobody pays me to put those together anymore, and it's a lot of work. So I just rattle them off as I think of them.
There
And
you
maybe I will do it on the group
It's
because
kind of fun.
the-
And 25 is like kind of an even number.
it's a nice
you know?
number.
And it gives you room
Yeah.
to actually
yeah,
do it.
you could
Because
do a
when you
whole-
say 5, it's really hard, or
No.
10, it's really hard. Like
Now, I wouldn't do
25 is
it
a nice number.
in 2001 because only one. How could you choose one? But yeah, among the 25 great dishes that I've had this year, I mean, I can think of 5 of them
I was going to say
here.
here, yeah.
The creme brulee, which could, that's
Oh, the
that,
foie gras.
the foie gras creme brulee, which can be even a dessert. It's an appetizer.
We do have people that get it for dessert.
Yeah, and then the crab cake and the just all the steaks here.
The
I mean,
steak dishes
the-
are fantastic. The steak
the
program is wonderful.
what is it? The potato fonduta. I mean, there's just so many things. It's the
No, this
greatest
place is
hits, and it's
amazing. I
already.
mean-
It shows you what great work you're doing. That
Well,
it's,
thank
it's
you.
become already in my mind.
Well, I cannot be trusted in the kitchen, but I can try
No,
things
but
to
what-
make sure they taste good.
And what's impressive is, as someone who we've learned your backstory in the finance world, who had no real experience in hospitality, to you've thrown yourself into it to the point where my buddy was like, "Yeah, so her name's Cassidy, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's Cassidy." She like is owner manager. I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay, because she was serving and then she was doing hostess and then she was at the bar. I'm like, I know her humbleness and her modesty is impressive because I was low level at restaurants and I just did my job. Like you were like, he's like, yeah, she was everywhere. It's impressive. I'm like, I know. Like
That's
she
very sweet.
she takes reservations. Like she's like all over the place.
But she learned that from her dad. Her dad
Yeah.
also is always very hands-on.
Hands-on.
Hands-on, yeah.
And again,
It's the best way to learn. I think ultimately this business, especially from the position that I kind of came into it, which was a unique position to step into. If I wasn't on the floor and I was in the office all day, I would have learned nothing. Right.
Yeah.
So like ultimately it's a team sport. Everyone needs to be contributing to make the place successful.
Yeah.
So if there's something that on the management side that we can be doing to make it more of a productive evening, then why not? Right. Like I think like
Right.
at the end of the day, if you have the attitude where you're like, it's not my job, then it doesn't.
No,
And
it
that
doesn't
filters
come down.
down.
I was
we
gonna
try
say
to
that
ingrain that in
filters
our
down
culture.
to everybody.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
when they see
No, when you see the boss working,
partner,
you're like, okay.
managing partner doing everything,
Yep.
Yeah.
then they are also more prone to have that team mentality.
And I will say I like working the door.
No.
it's actually probably the best part of my evening.
Well, you
That's
really are a
funny.
people
Well,
person,
you love-
and
Thank you.
that's it. And again, I like your eyewear. I
Thank
like
you.
the way you're getting
Actually
into the
gifted
holiday.
by a guest.
Nice, see, and
Yeah.
that's the kind of thing that's special.
Yeah, you guys
touches.
seem to have like with the guests, you're like, oh, I was talking to them, and then they emailed me and they called me. Like you guys have like a very open dialogue, which I think is pretty cool.
Oh yeah. No, if I will say I sometimes I don't know how people get my number, but I'm happy when they have it.
Mhm.
It's all good.
Hey,
And then my mom's like, you should get a work phone. I'm like, it wouldn't make a difference because it would be right next to my other phone. So I'm like, just too much to handle.
So let's do a quick rundown of, again, 12 days of Christmas is going on where you have some specialty menu items like this wonderful buffalo mozzarella with the caviar. Also, we're going to be having, twist my arm, how unfortunate, we have to try the beef Wellington,
Yes.
which is one of the requested
it.
items all the time, holiday
Yeah, yeah.
season. What a specialty. And we're going to be chatting with Chef Dime in a minute. That's going through Christmas Day. Now,
And
what's
we
the...
also have Brussels sprouts
Mm.
and a cheesecake, which you will also be showing as
Oh,
well.
great.
Oh, wow.
Excellent.
Yes.
And so let's talk about Christmas Eve, Christmas Day availability, booked up fully. Where are we at?
So Christmas Eve, we're pretty committed at this this
Okay.
point. We are open for Christmas Day as well. We will not be open at the sports bar on Christmas Day. We're going to give
Okay.
our staff a break over there,
Okay.
but we'll be open Christmas Eve. But Christmas Day we open at 3:30. Christmas Eve we open at 4:00.
Okay.
And then New Year's Eve we are also open.
Two seatings.
Two
for New Year's
seatings.
Eve.
So our first seating is we take reservations from 4:30 to 7 p.m.
Okay.
It's an $175 per person menu prefix.
Yeah.
It's a lot of the things that we do have on our standard menu
Mhm.
at Daniel's with a couple of exceptions. And then we have our second seating that starts around 8:15, 8:30 up until 10:15, 10:45 for reservations. And that will go until midnight. That's $225 per person. And that will have a prime Demcoda it'll have a prime dim coda filet rossini.
Mm.
We have a stuffed over sole.
Wow,
We're
Dover
gonna be
sole
stuffed
stuffed with
over
like
sole.
crab meat or something. Stuffed with
Chef can
something.
chat about it.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah,
I'm
we're having
sorry.
Diane come in.
Meanwhile, but you rattled off that first
But I do
dish
know
like
that.
a pro. Yeah. So.
And then we will also be doing like a chocolate tartine, a couple other things. We'll
Nice.
have lentils that evening just to bring in the new year.
Serve with some bubbly. Yeah.
We will have a complimentary glass of champagne toast at midnight.
Nice.
But yeah, so that's kind of what we have going on for New Year's. But we'll be open New Year's Day as well.
Availability for both. seating
Availability for
still?
both still.
And
Yes.
people can get that on
Resi, or they can call us directly.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
have two ways of getting. And again, Christmas Eve almost fully committed, but Christmas Day starting at 3:30. Also, people go
Committed,
on
but
the
we have
Resi.
space. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. And
Call
if not, just
Resi.
give us a call.
Yeah, and they'll try to squeeze you in. It's going to be a great holiday season here,
Yes.
and then we'll get into the new year. But first, we'll take our first of two breaks. We'll kind of clear the decks of the appetizers and move on to the main course and some
Perfect.
other things. Before we take that break, I've got to talk about our friends at Norman Love Confections, because if you're looking for that last minute stocking stuffer
put it
or
away. You were
gifts,
looking for.
that's all right. Well, no, I mean,
You can use it.
I
To
did
show
give,
it off. Yeah, no,
I
you
gave,
should show it off.
I gave
Not
Cassidy a
to-
little token of our
not to pat yourself
appreciation
on the
at the
back, just to show it
Lunchbox.
off.
Yes, no, but they
Yeah.
have things like this wonderful arrangement of holiday candies, 10-piece
I wanna try
holiday
it.
They do
flavor
it now, it's
assortment
nuts. It's
in a
nuts.
candy
We
cane.
were there yesterday. It's
They
ridiculous.
have all kinds of boxes, even with just 2 or 3 chocolates. If you just want a
It's
little
so
stocking
cute.
stuffer, they have, again, exquisite chocolates. Norman Love is a accomplished pastry chef who then became a chocolatier in Fort Myers 25 years ago. Now they are opening these dessert salons all over Florida, including in Delray Beach and at Boca Raton, where we were yesterday, right on St. Andrews Boulevard there, 21202 St. Andrews, right next to the First Watch. And the one in Delray is at 1911 South Federal Highway. Perfect place to stop in, even if you need a little break
Yes.
from all the holiday madness and shopping, because it's a dessert salon. You could go in there and you get a nice, beautiful cup of coffee or a hot chocolate, along with some things like macaroons and pastries. Or you can just stop in or even shop online at normanloveconfections.com. And again, the window is closing if you want to ship
For
something
holidays, yeah.
from the website. I think today or tomorrow might be the last day to get those orders in for guaranteed delivery by Christmas
Before
Eve.
you want to do before the weekend.
They're so
you don't want to mess
cute.
around. No,
Yes.
they're
Oh, yeah.
beautiful
I
and
think
they
I'm gonna
taste
try one.
better.
Yes, you can try
than they
one.
look.
It has look when you get one of
It
these
gives you a
little
guide.
candy
It's-
canes,
And
it
they're
sh-
so pretty.
But that's what's great is like the any chocolate you get, it usually has like what it is on like a thing, and you got to
Right.
do a decoder, and then it's never the flavor that it says. This
gonna
literally
try
shows
the
you a
s'mores.
Yeah,
picture
go ahead. And
of what
the
thing
s'mores
is.
is the most popular. What Lisa Fisher, the CEO, told us yesterday, the most popular holiday flavor. And they've got all these specialty flavors for the Christmas holiday. They even have Hanukkah ones. We're in the middle of Hanukkah, not too late to get some Hanukkah gelt and gifts.
really good.
And again, they are so pretty. They look like little jewels. And then you taste them and you say, oh no, I want to eat them all. They're not too
100%.
pretty to eat.
That's really good.
And well, I'm glad. And it was a pleasure that I am spreading the holiday cheer. I'm
Exactly.
very, very on board with Norman Love Confections. Go online, normanloveconfections.com, if you can't make it into one of the 2 salons. All right, let's take
Thank
the
you, Mike.
first of 2 breaks, and then we'll be back with more from Daniel's, a Florida Steakhouse in Fort Lauderdale, after these words. The finest quality, warm hospitality, and world-class creativity. Those are the ingredients that make Daniel's, a Florida Steakhouse, a special place. Come experience the restaurant that's Michelin Guide recommended and totally Mike Mayo's Lunchbox approved, with an impressive collection of steaks, seafood, and more, like their foie gras creme brulee. Daniel's is located at 620 South Federal Highway in Fort Lauderdale, just south of the New River Tunnel, open Tuesday through Sunday for dinner. For reservations and information, go to danielssteak.com. Fresh local fish, a sophisticated setting. I'm talking about Corvina Seafood Grill. It's at 110 Plaza Real South in Boca Raton, just south of Palmetto Park Road. It's the place to go for the freshest and local seafood and fish, some of it with a Peruvian twist like their great ceviches. It's open 7 days for dinner. They also have happy hours 7 days a week. You don't want to miss it. It's a great place. CorvinaBocaRaton.com for more information and reservations. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Same great Thai food, beautiful new location. I'm talking about Eat Thai, now in Boca Raton at 6299 North Federal Highway. Thai cuisine is having a moment, and Chef Sopanut makes some of the best in South Florida. A hip and modern spot with authentic Thai street food and some innovative twists. The spicy oxtail soup, Thai bouillabaisse, shrimp ceviche, and classic noodle dishes will wow you. And they now offer full liquor and craft cocktails too. Open every day but Tuesday for lunch and dinner. Go to eatthaiflorida.com for more information.
Hey Lunchbox fans, is it time to sell your business? You've poured your heart and soul into your restaurant or business, and you want to see continue the legacy you have built. Transworld can help. Call me, Andy Cagnetta, at Transworld Business Advisors right now and see if it's time for you to retire and relax. Iconic brands like the Mai Kai, Mulligans, Carlos and Pepe's, Mangoes, and many more turn to Transworld to help sell. Contact Transworld on Facebook or call 954-772-1122 or visit tworld.com. Again, that's 954-772-1122 or tworld.com.
When I'm looking for some wicked good food for a wicked good lunch, there's only one place to go. That's Wicked Cheesesteaks in Fort Lauderdale. It's at 4824 North Federal Highway, just south of Commercial Boulevard and across from Holy Cross Hospital. My friend Brian there, he will hook you up with some really tasty treats. They've got cheesesteaks, just like the best you can find in Philly, along with lobster rolls, because that's where he's from, Maine originally. And they have wings and pizza and everything you want to have a really good time. Wicked Cheesesteaks. They're open every day but Tuesday. Check them out online, wickedcheesesteaks.com. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Guess who's back and better than ever? Juan's. For the best in classic old school Chinese cuisine, a family-run South Florida favorite since 1966. It's at 664 North Federal Highway in Fort Lauderdale, open every day but Tuesday for lunch and dinner. Chef Alex is carrying on the family tradition that started 4 generations ago. It used to be known as Christina Juan's Mandarin House, and you're going to love it as Juan's. They've got all your favorites: wonton soup, spare ribs, egg rolls, dumplings, Peking duck, and more. Combo lunch specials daily and takeout and delivery. For more information, go to their Instagram page at wans.fl. If you're looking for a great place for steaks, seafood, and more, go to Tropical Acres Steakhouse and Butcher Shop. It's at 2500 Griffin Road in Dania, just west of I-95 in the airport. They've been there a long time, since 1949. That means they're doing something right. You'll get old school hospitality from the Studiali family, along with great value, for tremendous service. Of course, you could also go into the bar for happy hour every day, 4 to 6, and they have great value all night long. Also, a butcher shop that's open every day from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. except Sunday. The dining room is open every day at 4:30 except Sunday. Go to Tropical Acres. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Hey, we're back at Daniel's of Florida Steakhouse, 620 South Federal Highway in Fort Lauderdale, just south of the New River Tunnel in the lovely Rio Vista neighborhood.
There you
where
go.
I now reside. We're with Cassidy, Angelo, and she kind of runs the show here now and doing a fine job of it. I had to share one thing with you because I know the last time we were here, we had a discussion about Skyline Chili.
I know, you sent me a picture. It was
And
really
then
fun.
you planted the seed, and I ended up having to go there.
I'm
within
so jealous.
the next couple of
You're
days.
jealous.
But I recounted this earlier this week, but I had to share it with you too because I just think it was the greatest thing, and it's courtesy of Mark Hochman, great local radio sports talk host, who told it on his show when I was having a text discussion with him. But basically, a Skyline Chili gender reveal. And I don't know
That's
if
too far.
Thank you.
people who are in your generation, I imagine some of your friends are getting married and having kids and all that.
Yes.
Has gender reveals become a big deal, and like the how you do it and all this
Well,
stuff?
it's very social media
Bingo.
based now. I hate to say it, but I don't mean to sound so pessimistic about it. But I do think that for the first child, I do think it's a big deal, but I think that a lot of people, it's gotten like a little bit like glamorized on social media about how to do it.
Real quick,
100%.
how did you? And I think I was sick or I had COVID, so I
You
missed
just got
your.
COVID, so you were not there. Yes.
I was not at your Shirley's gender reveal party. How did you guys do it?
We didn't do any special thing, but you just do like balloon, like you have the poppers and streamers come
Oh,
out.
okay. So
And then
I thought you
my
blew
sister-
smoke like the Pope, the new
my-
Pope. It
no.
was like blue smoke
my
for the
sister
boy.
did a box with a bunch of balloons, the color of what the gender was going to be. So
Right.
we like opened the box and blue balloons.
That's really
popped
cute.
out.
That's cute. Like
So-
I would definitely do. Well, I have a long way away, Dad. I promise.
Okay.
Take your time. Take your time.
Yeah, take your
But
time.
He's a lot.
Make
Believe
sure
me,
you're
he's
ready.
a lot.
I
love
can
it.
barely
love
take care of
you,
an
Luca.
animal,
But-
let alone or myself.
You're a lot. They're a
Not
lot.
an animal. Or not a
I
person.
adore my son, but he's a lot.
Here was the skyline reveal. You know how the Coney dogs there are like
Yeah.
coated in cheese and just a
Yes,
blanket of cheese, so you
delicious.
can't even see
There you
the
go.
hot dog, the little Coney
Yes,
dog.
the cheese is the best part.
So what this people did for the gender reveal was they had this whole platter of Skyline Coney dogs, all blanketed in cheese, and everybody had to pick up the Coney dog and take a bite. And basically, if the Coney dog didn't have a hot dog in it, it meant it was a girl, and if the Coney dog had the hot dog in it, it meant it was a boy.
I don't know whether that's something
Is
I
that
should be
appropriate?
disturbed about.
Well, the one in case in question, it did have the Coney dog. It was a boy, but
Okay. Well, you
I
know,
just thought it was so creative. And
that is
being
creative.
a Skyline fan, you'd get a kick out of it.
No,
but-
I do appreciate it though, because the cheese. I mean, you can barely see anything underneath the cheese, which is how it should be served.
But it is. But it
Have
is.
you ever
the-
had Skyline chili?
No.
Oh,
we
good.
talked
Just
about
haven't
that.
lived.
keep it that way. Keep it
What?
that way. No, well, you know these
Fake
the
fan.
high class chefs. You don't want to corrupt them, but
No, Dime would appreciate it.
I
You
think
think
so?
No, a lot of chefs have their guilty
Are we
pleasures.
taking a selfie?
We welcome back to the
Not
show,
a selfie. I
took a
Chef
picture of
you
here
guys
at
every time.
Daniel's Dime. Welcome back, and thank you for creating this beautiful spread of the 12 days of Christmas items. How you
Absolutely.
doing?
Good, great. Been very fun kicking off the holidays with something new and exciting for the staff.
Nice.
So it's good for us, and we love making our Wellington. Is one of our signatures. So
Compliments on the buffalo mozzarella with
Thank
the
you.
Yeah, beautiful,
with the
beautiful.
caviar, Kaluga caviar. What a perfect match that
yeah,
was.
super.
Beautiful.
We don't really do anything to it. It's just olive oil, beautiful buffalo mozzarella, caviar.
Yep.
Zucchini just gets olive oil. It's just very clean and simple, and
Yeah.
let the ingredients sing.
So before we get into the indulgences on the table in front of us, do you have kind of a guilty food pleasure, like you sneak off late at night after you get done with a
I'm a
service?
big ice cream guy.
Okay.
Big ice cream. So the soft serve machine.
Okay. You,
works a little
you don't
overtime.
just like go underneath it and start like
No,
Okay.
I'm a little more restrained than that.
If-
But
if I
every
have a-
morning I have the pleasure of turning it on,
Right.
letting it
Make
go,
sure it gets
taste it.
churned,
You
yeah.
know, get it
Nice.
good.
That's good. Oh, and speaking of quick ice cream note, this really saddened me, but one of the great small independent shops, Wilton Creamery, they announced that they're going to be closing by year's end because they lost their lease. I don't know if you've ever been there. DJ Colby is the proprietor. He says he might be now looking for a new location,
Okay.
but the one that's on Wilton Drive, and it's been there for, over 10 years. We've done shows there, but they have announced their closing date. It's going to be Christmas Eve is the last day of service for Wilton Creamery, and they have some really, really inventive, creative flavors,
Really?
and it's going to be
I don't
a
think I've
big
ever been there
loss.
before.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll have to go in the next
I
week.
stopped in there the other night, and it's definitely check it out before it's
Yeah, it's
gone
legit.
because it's one of those treasures, and again, independent places. I love to support them, and so that's it. Speaking of ice cream, all
Agreed.
right, let's get to the stars of the show here. Look at this beef Wellington. Can you just talk a little bit about the preparation?
So beautiful prime fillet that we use from Dakota, and then we make a beautiful mushroom duxelle. Nice little thick cap layer on there that you'll see. Beautiful sautéed spinach, just nicely wilted garlic and shallots. And then we wrap it all up in prosciutto, is what keeps it together. And then wonderful puff pastry, as you see, nice and golden brown. We egg wash it. And it's just beautifully seared fillet, just wrapped up in all this goodness and yumminess.
Do you sous vide the meat, or is it a
No.
strict sear?
Just straight, nice hard sear, like really rare. Nice.
I'm gonna give you a round of applause because I consider sous videing cheating.
Yeah.
It's just putting it in a bag and tepid water, and you get it. Yes, you get it consistent, but
You
I
get
don't
a
love the
steak knife.
texture. So congrats on that. Did you see this, Lubie? Do you see how beautiful?
No, it's
this
ridiculous.
is? It's unbelievable. And then
I've heard.
make a
I'll make-
beautiful.
I've never actually. I don't know if I've ever had
More
beef
lace.
Wellington, like in all its glory, because it's a really difficult dish I know to make.
and the
It's
shell.
impressive the way you guys do
A
it.
lot of people just wrap it in a puff pastry, and it
Yeah,
just
yeah.
looks kind of dope. But this with the actual like the It's kind of a mold you use that kind of has that.
So we the mold is pretty much the fillet when it gets wrapped, then we just cover it in puff pastry and let it kind of like hang out and do its thing.
Mm.
And then we use a special cutting tool that gives it the nice netting.
Okay.
So it's like a 2-step process. You have puff pastry around the fillet, and then
I
that
think
netting covers it again.
I'm butchering it, so to speak. There we go. Yes, I am trying to get a beautiful piece that has a little bit of everything, including the duxelle, the mushroom, the spinach, and it's a demi-glace. That's
So
just
we make
with
like
it.
a red wine jus with bordelaise.
Mm.
So pretty much there's a little bit of bone marrow in there and shallots. And that's what gives it that nice little punch of umami and richness.
Lubie, talk. My mouth is full.
We're all watching you, actually.
Yeah.
I was watching Cassidy watch
I'm
you.
like, thoughts, concerns.
I went a
Concerns
little
there.
big bite there. I'm sorry, but I thought it was
the
important.
Juicy Lucy was the first starter,
Yeah,
so
no,
we're good.
Nothing's competing with the Juicy Lucy. But yeah, it first of all, just how rare the meat is impressive with the way that because again, there's so many components that have to be dealt with in that. So is that a standard dish or that's for like
No, that's
special
just
occasions,
for
right?
12
That's what I
days.
thought.
It's the 12 days of Christmas.
That's what I thought. Yeah. Okay.
So this is our main course option for the 12 days of Christmas.
It's a lot of labor of love. I would love to have it all year, but
It's a lot,
we
right?
bring it out for the holidays and push it and enjoy making it. But an
And-
everyday thing would be intense.
And I guess the other specialty item, which now is a year-round Wednesdays only, is that prime rib.
Yeah. So
That-
tonight, prime rib is actually in the oven,
Mm.
working now. It takes like
Nice.
six or so hours. In there, nicely slow. Beautiful Australian Wagyu, from Margaret River. Just very good ingredient to start with, and then we just kind of let it do its thing.
Yes, and we'll let
Here.
Lubie get in on the beef Wellington
I was trying to
action
show
there.
it off. I just
And then,
think
of
it's
course, the
beautiful.
side dish we got. What it's a just
So these are
Brussels
just
sprouts?
roasted Brussels, some cipollini onions, and like a nice balsamic de Molina.
Mm.
And then we do like a maple syrup and sherry glaze,
Mm.
and a little bit of bacon bites in there.
Oh wow, yeah. When you get the kind of the sweet savory combo there with the onions and the honey and it's all good. I'm losing myself there. I got 2 forks. I got 2 left feet. I'm eating it,
this is
and again, it's got
It's
good,
very good.
good crunch.
This is insane.
Jesus.
I think that I'm biased, but I think that we have the best beef Wellington.
This is fantastic. I mean,
Well, it's a dish you don't see very often because it is so
It's
labor
labor-intensive.
intensive. Yeah.
Also, I think it's interesting that each person gets an individualized Wellington. So we don't carve it. So usually when people
wow.
get a Wellington, it's
yeah,
they get a
beef.
piece.
It's usually a
Yeah.
whole loaf, and they cut a
Yeah.
little.
So
yeah.
every individual that orders it will get that.
That's
wow.
that's the size of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
that's the
Okay.
size.
I would say that's enough to split. You can have a couple of other things,
Oh,
right?
rich.
Are you allowed to do that?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
It's like a steak. I mean, we have a lot of people that do like surf and turf or whatever else. So people that are ordering that, they might not want the whole thing for
That's
themselves.
just a lot. I can't lie to you.
So
Yeah.
it's only 6 ounces of meat.
Right.
It's
the
just rich.
breading,
It's just
it's
rich.
really
like, and
rich.
not a negative. It's like, that's great that you have that kind of that's what people want. Like, that's
But if
what's
someone
great
wants a
about you guys.
steak or a lobster tail or whatever,
Yep.
they can get that as well.
Perfect.
And
It's
again,
beautiful.
besides having the 12 days of Christmas items throughout the holiday season, the regular steak menu is all available. And it's any new additions, or you kind of
So we recently brought in Mayura Station.
Hmm.
So it's off menu. It's a verbal special for now. But it is a beautiful Australian Wagyu off the coast.
Mm.
So limestone soils. So comparable to like our Margaret River that's been a staple on the menu. This is a little bit more higher elevation, cleaner air, cleaner soils. So the Wagyu eats extremely clean.
Mm.
So it is the highest grade of marbling you can get in Australia. But so far guests have been loving it and enjoying it. Margaret River is like 95% Wagyu to Angus. This is 100%. So
Oh, jeez.
Margaret has a little bit more Angus and more richness that we're used to in the US. This is just straight, really clean, very close to what you would say like a beautiful Japanese Wagyu.
okay, similar
would
to
be-
an A5 or whatever. But
Yeah, but without the richness of that that really big white cap.
Mhm.
This still has a little bit of leanness to it. but
Okay, so it's
Meat's very clean. Very,
Nice.
very clean.
all right. We'll have to come check that out. And again, you got all different cuts, all different origins, provenances. They're dry aged mostly. Right?
Cowboys are dry aged beef on the menu, so people love it. We last night was a great night for it actually. 22-ounce bone-in rib from Greater Omaha.
Oh my god.
So it's fantastic. People love to share it or eat it by themselves. It's great. And then we do Wagyu trios. We've actually been doing Argentinian Wagyu now. So every once in a while we get Argentinian Wagyu filet coming out of the Alps in Argentina, and it's very nice and clean, and people have been loving it as well.
Very good. All right. And then last but not least, we got a little bit of a specialty cheesecake for dessert.
Yes, I think I might need to grab a candle, Mike.
Oh yeah, could get a half candle. No, it's you know what? It's my half birthday today.
Oh, really?
People make fun of me,
Nice.
but apparently in some
I
cultures,
wasn't kidding. I was gonna
No.
get you a half candle as you chat.
You're allowed to.
I
You
know
what?
you want the
You're
half
insane.
candle. Come on.
go ahead. You can
Yeah.
get the half candle,
go.
and then
I love celebrating my birthday. I plan my
no
birthday
singing.
the day after my night.
And
My
I-
birthday after.
and I used to round up because once you hit a half, I just go to the following year. But this year, I'm staying stuck because I'm gonna have a big one next year, and I don't like the number anymore. So
All
I
right.
think I'm gonna stay at 59 and
For as long as you
half
can,
for a
yeah.
while. I'll
Yeah,
do the
well,
Jack
that's-
Benny plus 12,
Yeah.
plus 20. Yeah. So
That's a good-
Well, I know
that's a good
Christmas is a
idea.
big day here, but New Year's Eve is a huge day here.
Right,
You guys are doing
so-
2 different seatings,
Mhm.
and we were starting to talk about the menu, and Cassidy kept saying, "Well, we'll go to Dime on that." So
Yeah.
since we have Dime, what are some of the things people can expect? I know there's the one seating, and then there's the later seating.
Yeah, so first seating is we will have most of our a la carte available,
Okay.
with some like a la carte options. Like, instead of a Wellington, we're probably going to do a Wagyu filet rossini.
Mhm.
So beautiful 6-ounce filet with foie gras and black truffles in a similar sauce that you see on the Wellington. We do a Dover sole, like a stuffed Dover sole, which is also very nice.
What was it stuffed with?
So it's stuffed with like crab, so like a crab stuffing.
I was right. I've
No,
got
you
Dover
asked,
sole.
but she wanted to.
No.
Yeah.
You know, he is.
So we have a
chef
couple. We have,
Diane.
and then of course a special dessert. So first seating is definitely more a la carte based, and then second seating will be more of a prefix
Okay.
with all these specialty items and even some simple prepared steaks. Margaret River might make the cut, and some other fishes that we do in house.
Well, it's going to be a great night, great holiday season. The 12 days ongoing until Christmas Day, and you can get this wonderful beef Wellington, along with some of the other items like the mozzarella with the great caviar, Kaluga caviar.
Mhm.
And all right, so describe the cheesecake again. What is in it?
So citrus cheesecake, pretty much like lemon and orange. And then we layered it on top of pistachio crust. And then we did some pistachio crumbles. You have a vanilla chantilly on there, which gives it a nice little sweetness and balances it out. And then the cranberry gel
Mm.
and the hydrated cranberries gives you a little bit of acid
Nice.
and
And,
some sweetness, some citrus, some nuttiness.
and that's similar to the lemon gel you use with the crab cake, the
Pretty
rock
much,
shrimp
yeah.
crab cake.
Pretty much kind of brings in the same nuances that to
Yeah.
bring a burst of acid into the dish.
It's good. All right. Well, do you want to do the honors, Cassidy, and light
I
that
know.
little half candle?
Do you like the half happy birthday
I
sign?
do. They
Thank
did everything
you.
in half, and so we could just like sing half
We'll
of
do
the.
it very fast.
half-
Happy birthday to you.
No,
Happy
no,
birthday,
ju-
happy birthday,
cut it
dear
off in the
Mayo.
middle.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, that's it. You just cut off the happy birthday right in the middle and say happy half birthday to me.
Yes, sir.
No,
Happy
that's
half birthday, Mike.
ridiculous. But thank you. Thank you for
Happy half
acknowledging
birthday.
this
Honestly,
tremendous
thank you to
achievement.
Jim.
Oh, yeah, Jim Sarney.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The gift that keeps on
I will
giving.
make a wish. I won't make a half wish. I'm going to make a full wish because every time it's a good time of year to wish for peace
Peace
and
on earth and all that
happiness
stuff.
and health and prosperity for
Exactly.
everybody here at Daniels and everybody out there in Let's Eat South Florida land for the upcoming year 2026. Here's the great days ahead. And there's the half candle. It's out. All right. That means we get to eat it, Lubie.
Nice.
And this looks like a classic kind of Italian ricotta cheesesteak.
cheesecake.
Cheesecake. I've got cheesesteaks on the brain. I don't know why, but
Honestly, my
for
dad
it.
and I aren't even really cheesecake people, and I really like this. I think it's great. He loves it too.
I love the classic ricotta. I'm going to take a little bit of the cranberry gel. Oh, wow. That's, wow, how rich.
I guess I'll try it.
Cassidy wasn't planning on trying it.
Sounds like it's
That's
good.
a great reaction.
That's great. I mean, and I love the texture and the flavors of the classic ricotta cheesecake because it's not overly sweet. It's just, but it's got that great quality and richness. So, job well done.
Thank you.
I am the whole team here. You really outdid yourselves for the holiday.
Yeah, we get all excited and pumped up, so it's good to have that energy to put it out on the food for our guests.
All good. All right. So what you got on deck for Valentine's Day? There's no
Oh,
rest for the weary,
Yeah,
right?
there's no rest. Valentine's Day was big last year, our first year, so
Yeah.
we're excited for it. We did some great menu items. We did some a la carte and some special items as well. So
Yeah, and it's never too early to think about booking for Valentine's Day. I guess if people call, can they get on the
We can
books
do
yet?
it. We'll probably be doing some sort of prefix menu for the day of Valentine's Day, which is a
Right.
Saturday this year. So that's what we did last year, which was great. But obviously, the week leading up to it, we'll probably have like cocktail specials, maybe a couple food specials that we'll have on the menu.
Right.
Similar to what we do for the 12 Days Christmas, just because we know people will be coming in to celebrate, not on the actual day.
Right.
But in the meantime, we will be hosting a dinner for the Fort Lauderdale Food and Wine Festival.
Right, and
prior
thank you
to
for bringing me into
that.
the segue to the second break, and I completely forgot about it because it's already sold out. So there's no more tickets to be had for the special Darius wine dinner that's going to be held here at Daniel's Steakhouse in conjunction with the Visit Lauderdale Food and Wine Festival, which is coming up before you know it, right
Yeah.
after the holidays,
On the way.
January 19th to the 25th. There are tickets available for all kinds of other great events and activities like classes and seminars. Also, a dinner. The dinner here is on Thursday night. It's sold
It
out.
is, yes.
Wednesday night, there's dinners up the road at Juan's and also Even Keel Fish Shack. And if you use the promo code Lunchbox when you go online to vlfoodwine.com and you use that promo code, you'll get an extra 15% off not only those two dinners, but a couple of the other dinners, Sunday night vegan dinner, and all the major festival events. There's still tickets for the grand tasting on Saturday, January 24th.
And we'll be doing that with D's.
And you're going to be there with D's. That's great. Over 70 local restaurants participating in the grand tasting. VIP tickets are sold out. General admission, still
Almost.
a little bit of availability. You want to get them while you can. Go online to vlfoodwine.com right now. Check out the whole menu of events. Use the promo code Lunchbox for an extra savings and get those tickets today. Perfect stocking stuffer for the food lover in your life. All right, let's take that second and final break, and then we'll wrap up this edition from Daniel's, and I'll probably be eating more of the Wellington and the cheesesteak.
That's
Don't go to
okay.
waste.
But we'll come back after these words. A tradition for South Florida sports fans for more than 30 years, Shenanigans. It's at 1300 South Federal Highway in Dania Beach, the place to go for all your favorite teams and events and food that's not your ordinary sports bar fare. Award-winning wings, burgers, fresh fish, and more, TV screens galore, and all-day happy hour specials. The kitchen and bar are open into the wee hours, perfect for late-night bites and very close to the airport. For playoff action, football season, and a good time anytime, Shenanigans. Looking for inspired comfort food in a cozy setting? Blue Collar in Miami is the place to go. Located at 6789 Biscayne Boulevard, it moved to bigger digs a year ago, now has full liquor, and still features all your old favorites from chef-owner Danny Surfer. Fantastic burgers, the braise of the day, and the city's best key lime pie. And drink specials every day. Open daily with weekend brunch. For reservations and information, go to bluecollarmiami.com. When people come to me and say, Mike, where should I go out to eat? I got guests coming from out of town. Where should we go? Cafe Seville. That's the answer. 2768 East Oakland Park Boulevard. It's a Fort Lauderdale perennial, serving the finest in Spanish and continental cuisine in a cozy, friendly, comfortable setting. Joey Esposito and Sally, his better half, they've been running the place for a long time. It's been open since the 1980s. They got great Spanish classics like paella, shrimp with garlic sauce, and all kinds of great seafood dishes. The stuffed veal chop, oh, that's my favorite. Go to Cafe Seville. It's open every day but Sunday at 5 p.m. for dinner. Tell them that the Lunchbox Mayo and Defo sent you. If you like seafood in a comfortable setting, outdoors, Even Keel Fish Shack at the corner of A1A and Commercial Boulevard in Lauderdale by the Sea, upscale food in a down-home setting, the chef owners, Dave and Brad, do a terrific job with all the seafood classics that you want. They have the best grilled oysters in town, bang bang shrimp, lobster rolls, and deli fish specials. They also have weekend brunch Saturday and Sunday. They have deli happy hour 4 to 7, and they also have other weekly specials like mussels on Monday and oysters on Tuesday. Go to Even Keel Fish Shack and tell them that the Lunchbox sent you. Hey, it's Mike Mayo. When the Brooklyn boy in me wants a good bagel with Nova or some matzo ball soup, homemade knishes, or a great deli pastrami sandwich on rye, you know where I go? Grandpa's Cafe in Dania Beach. It's been around a long time, an institution, but a little over a year ago, a pair of New Yorkers came in, bought it, and refurbished the place. It's beautiful, and they are now serving great breakfast, brunch, lunch. They've got the omelets, they've got eggs Benedict, they've got all kinds of great baked goods like rugelach. Grandpa's is just off Federal Highway on Southwest 1st Street in Dania Beach. It's open 7 days. Go in there, tell them that the Lunchbox sent you. Do you love Italian food? I mean, who doesn't love Italian food? Well, have I got a great new place for you, Elvis Italian Grill. It's at 4261 Griffin Road in Dania Beach, right near State Road 7 and the Hard Rock Casino. It's named for its owner, Elvis. And it has all your favorites, pizzas, pastas, veal chops, fresh fish, lunch specials, happy hour, and has one of my favorite chefs, the wonderful Manuela. There's full bar, great wines, al fresco dining on the deck with a water view. Open for lunch and dinner every day but Monday. For reservations and information, go to elvisitaliangrill.com. Delicious Mexican food with innovative twists. Margaritas with a medley of tongue-tingling flavors. I'm talking about Taco Craft, Taqueria, and Tequila Bar. The place to go on Taco Tuesday and every day. It's located at 510 North Federal and Highway in Fort Lauderdale, and also in Lauderdale by the Sea at Plantation Walk and Coral Springs. Taco Craft has specials every day, including bottomless drinks for Sunday brunch, and Taco Tuesdays, including their new birria tacos with bone marrow broth. Oh, it's so good. They've even made a taco lover out of me, and they've got so much more, including fajitas, that open-faced smashed cheeseburger tortilla that's new, and a guacamole sample that's an explosion of flavors. The kitchen is open late. There's delivery and takeout. For more information, go to tacocraft.com. Tell them Mike Mayo, the Lunchbox, sent you. Hey, it's Mayo for Gilbert's 17th Street Grill. You know me, I love family-run places with quality food at fair prices served with passion and pride. And that's why I love Gilbert's. For more than a decade, Lenore, Beth, and Richie Gilbert have been serving up the best burgers, wings, ribs, salads, and desserts. It's a fast casual spot. Everything prepared fresh to order from an immaculate open kitchen. They're at 1821 Cordova Road in Fort Lauderdale in the Cordova Shops just south of 17th Street. Open every day but Sunday. One of my favorite burgers in South Florida. Big, round, juicy pucks of 100% Angus beef, char grilled to perfection. And don't miss the sweet potato fries on the side. They're legendary. Go to Gilbert's, feast, and be happy. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. All right, we're back on the Lunchbox at Daniel's, a Florida Steakhouse. We're in holiday mode. I've had some of I forgot what the name of the cocktail is.
Fireside Sour.
Fireside Sour. I feel like having a little fireside chat.
Well, the Cosmopolitan is fantastic. As you
Thank
can
you.
tell, I'm demolishing it.
Cosmopolitan. Very cute names.
My mom's a big fan of the Cosmopolitan.
It's really nice.
And mulled wine. I don't know how you mull wine, and you just like heat it up and you put some like spice in it, cinnamon. Like,
mulled wine is
clove.
Dangerous though, because when it's hot and you're in like the snow,
You don't know.
there's no going back. I was in Jackson Hole last New Year's and I was like mulled wining it down my après. I was like, woo.
We're
And
in
then you wake up and you're like, ooh.
Yeah, that hit.
we're in no danger of seeing snow here,
No.
but
Sadly.
we are still in danger of falling in love with our mulled wines,
And that's
our
okay.
Fireside. I can't remember the name.
Fireside Sour.
Fireside.
I always think of
It's
FDR.
basically a New York sour.
Fireside.
That's essentially what it is.
Yeah, it's great.
But it's like our take on a New York sour.
Nice.
And
All right, well,
we're
come
going
on
to be
in.
introducing something like that on the sports bar side. We already have something, but it's called It's Always Sunny in Fort Lauderdale.
So many things I didn't get to, but we'll come back next month when it's 2026 and talk
Nice.
about New Year's resolutions and things that might be on the on deck for both the D's Sports Bar side and here.
I won't be doing
and
dry
26
January. I'm just letting you know.
No.
I always do dry
He flirts
February
with it, but no.
because we've got the Visit Lauderdale Food Wine Festival, so I'm not going dry when the food festival.
You do dry
because there's all
February?
that wine. Dry February. You know why? 28 days.
It's the
Shortest,
shortest
month,
month.
easiest one. So that's it. Is that cheating? No,
Maybe.
maybe. All right, we're out of
Like,
here.
On a leap year, you're screwed.
That's it. Thanks to Cassidy and Chef Diane.
a Merry Christmas and
and
Merry
Tom Angelo.
Christmas. Thank you
Have
guys
a
for
happy, healthy,
everything.
prosperous 2026. We'll see everybody soon. Enjoy every beef Wellington. Enjoy every sandwich.